from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 with the count.
Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Corey Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. This guy has turned into a beast. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And Seager is set down. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Caught him looking for the K. Rangers go down quickly there, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound now, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Chris, one dubious note on Eovaldi. May 18, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. And Ramirez is set down. And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder.
At the plate, Stephen Kwan. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Here's Cole Calhoun.
Calhoun.
Diving, and he can't make the play. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So bases loaded with one away. Laureano comes up to hit. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One run's in, 2 runs are in. Runner around third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Tag, not in time, safe. And they're up by 3.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Hit on the ground to the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Smoked on the ground to second. They get the force. Inning over. 9 come to the plate, 4 score. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Guardians 4 and the Rangers nothing. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. And the Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Singled and scored his first time.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. And you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Garcia throws to second. He's in there.
Now back, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That one hammered center field. Taveras ranging back on it. Racing back some more. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
No, that takes a lot of concentration to haul it in when you know that wall is about to stop you in your tracks. Really nice play and nice focus right there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cole Calhoun. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1.
Ramon Laureano.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Taveras returns it to the infield. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
The second baseman, Andre.
2 outs, bases loaded. Now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carter makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 left for the Guardians, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Jonah Heim.
Jonah
Heim measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras. Slow ground ball to the right side. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground left side, 6. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fought off foul. Chris Marcus Simeon, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Popped out and foul ground first time through. And that's in there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Next offering is fouled back. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Right side. Naylor takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Guardians 4 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here is Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will
The line to kick the pitch. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Throw over to first.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one lifted to left. Carter makes the catch, inning over. Here in Cleveland, out of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. The right-hander back to work. And there's a strike. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Righty delivers. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Garver batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Young stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Eovaldi back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Josh Naylor getting ready to hit.
Josh Naylor.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. Line drive and a base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. Not in time. He's safe. It's 5-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Martin Perez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And next is the designated hitter, Cole Calhoun. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And it goes just foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone. They'll circle the bases, and they tack on 3. It's 8-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the center fielder, Ramon Laureano. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at first, Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Perez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. On the ground. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Will Brennan. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Here's the speedy catcher, Bo Naylor. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Hit hard, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
So digging in, Ryan Rocchio.
Rocchio.
Rolled to short, could be 2. There's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Adolis Garcia. The pitch. Foul ball.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brennan makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Jose Ramirez. The wind of the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So a man aboard. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Taveras makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Steven Kwan.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Cole Calhoun. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He made him pay for that one. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Chris Stratton. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the center fielder, Ramon Laureano. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it. And, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 11-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now at the plate, Will Brennan. Out towards left center. Carter brings it in for the third out. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Guardians 11 and the Rangers nothing. Back here in Cleveland, top of the 6th inning. Now, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
Here comes a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball left side. Toss to Naylor. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Marcus Semien.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fly ball center field. Makes the grab after a long run. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Two outs, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rocchio should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 11 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
For the Guardians,
Naylor measures 6 feet even, 23 years old, and he was born in Canada. And a pitch. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
This looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Ryan Rocchio. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And out of here. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 13-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
New arm out of the bullpen, Matt Bush.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. In the air out towards right center. Taveras settles under it. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 22.
Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Naylor. Bush, in his 5th season, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. But no, he takes the turn and holds at first base. It's a 1-out single. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Line drive and base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Cole Calhoun. Rips that one to right. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 10, Ramon Laureano.
So 2 down now, and here is Ramon Laureano. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A towering home run, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 16-0.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Josh Sborz on the pitch here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. That one ripped right center field. That's carrying, and it one-hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And caught on the warning track. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. 7th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Bieber back to work. Strike one.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Laureano pulls it down, and there's one down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Garver in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
The pitch stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Laureano settles under it, makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians on top, 16-0. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Guardians, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
And a pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ryan Rocchio digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Jose Ramirez. On a line, base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at 3rd, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Josh Naylor now at the plate.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Base hit, and a run comes in. On to Seager, out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Man at first, Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's a
Up next for
good
Cleveland,
sound coming off the bat, man. And as he
hitter,
connected out front and
Cole
ripped it into the outfield,
Calhoun.
that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now Cole Calhoun. Liner snagged at first.
Now batting, center fielder, Ramo Laureano.
Brock Burke into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ramon Laureano.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one the other way, and there's a hit. Naylor around third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Here in Cleveland, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
The pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
One, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 out now.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head. These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's his second strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Andres Gimenez. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line drive, caught.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Line drive and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there.
Now
Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras settles under it. And there's two away. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. Brennan off of first with two away. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Slice to right. Garcia makes the play, and that is that. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout. We get back. Back here in Cleveland, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And the right-hander back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Brennan going back on this one. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Simeon batting with 1 down takes a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself, and they're down to their last out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Now it's Corey Seager. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a tapper. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant. If he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Lounging around with my crew just chillin'. I'm wearing black and white, but I ain't no villain. When all of a sudden I get this rumbling feeling. It's my stomach, it's telling me I need to be grillin' some hamburgers, you know that big fat and juicy, the ones that be having you licking your lips profusely. And when you take a bite, you no longer feel down, 'cause with that taste of perfection in your mouth, you can't frown. Life's so good when you're eating a burger. It's so unhealthy, it's like artery murder. But you don't even care, 'cause it tastes so good. It's like
hamburger, hamburger, hamburger,
yum.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.